You made a promise to yourself, not in front of people, not on social media, not with applause or validation. You made it quietly, in silence, on a night when your heart was heavy, when life felt unfair, when you were tired of being average, tired of being ignored, tired of explaining your worth to a world that didn't care. You promised yourself that this life, the one you were living, would not be your final story. You promised that one day you would wake up proud. That one day you would look in the mirror and recognize the person staring back. That one day you would stop surviving and start living, but look at you now. Still waiting, still delaying, still telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow keeps running away. Listen to me carefully. The most dangerous thing in life is not failure. It's comfort, it's settling. It's learning how to tolerate a life you were never meant to live. You don't hate your life enough to change it, and that's the problem. Because the life you promised yourself demands courage. It demands sacrifice. It demands discipline when motivation disappears. And motivation always disappears. You don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your habits. Right now, your habits are shaping a future you secretly fear. You scroll more than you build. You complain more than you act. You dream more than you work. And deep down, you know it. That's why this message hurts. That's why it makes you uncomfortable. Because comfort is the enemy of growth. You weren't born just to pay bills, impress people, and die tired. You were born with fire, with potential. With something inside you that refuses to stay silent. That voice inside your head, the one that says, you can do more, that is not your imagination. That is your responsibility calling you. The life you promised yourself is not waiting for permission, it's waiting for action. Nobody is coming to save you. No mentor will magically appear. No perfect opportunity will knock. This is not a movie. This is your life. And every day you delay, you vote against the future you said you wanted. You say you want freedom, but you love comfort. You say you want success, but you avoid discipline. You say you want change, but you repeat the same routine. Results don't come from intentions, they come from execution. The world does not reward potential, it rewards proof, and proof is built in silence. Late nights, early mornings, sacrifice, loneliness, doubt. Yes, doubt. Doubt is part of the journey. If you're not scared, you're not growing. If it's not uncomfortable, it's not transformation. Stop asking for easy. Easy never built anything meaningful. You must outgrow the version of you that seeks convenience. Some habits must die. Some people must be left behind. Some excuses must be buried forever. Not because you hate them, but because you respect your future more. Your future self is watching you right now. Watching every excuse you make, every promise you break, every shortcut you take, and one day that future version will either thank you or resent you. Which one will it be? You don't need confidence to start. Confidence comes after action. Action first, belief later. Stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is a lie we tell ourselves to avoid fear. Fear never goes away. You just get stronger. You want a different life? Then start doing things your old self would never do. Wake up earlier. Work when you don't feel like it. Say no to distractions. Say yes to discipline. Discipline is self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust with yourself. And self-trust is power. The strongest people are not the loudest. They are the most consistent. They show up even when nobody is watching. They work even when nobody is clapping. They move even when motivation is dead. That's how legacies are built. Not in moments of excitement, but in seasons of boredom. You don't need to be extraordinary today. You just need to be better than yesterday. 1 hour of focus, one disciplined decision, one hard choice. That's how mountains are moved. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on your lane. Run your race. Comparison steals joy. Consistency builds greatness. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where your decisions placed you. And that means you can change direction right now. This moment can be the turning point. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. Decide that you will no longer betray yourself. Decide that your word matters. Decide that the promise you made in silence will be honored with action. The world will doubt you. People will laugh. Some will leave. Let them. You weren't born to be understood by everyone. You were born to fulfill your purpose. Live the life you promised yourself, not the life others expect from you. When it gets hard, remember why you started. When you feel tired, remember who you're becoming. When you want to quit, remember the pain of staying the same. That pain lasts longer. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose the harder path, because at the end of it is freedom. And one day you'll look back at this version of yourself, and you'll say, I'm proud of you. You didn't quit. You didn't settle. You kept your promise. Now go. Live the life you promised yourself.